take a break when you never did stand a chance. Tell me, side, don't you tell us so how you actually feel. If you do, then they'll cut you right at the heel, and it hurts. No one can save you. It's all on your mind to change too. And baby, you can really try if you climb your way up. Do it on your own when you're shit out of luck. Nobody will help if you find too close to the sun. 'Cause you're gonna get burned. Yeah, you're gonna get burned. Burned. Yeah, you're gonna get burned.
Yeah, Justin Diamond, Alvin, let's go. Yeah. I'm in the whip with authority, looking like Sky Bree, she got a body, ayy. And she been calling me daddy lately, want me to put her in Cartiers. And the bitch deserve it, put in work for the money she earn it. Give me top every night, lip service, never gotta block these hoes, she worth it. I'm out in Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch, look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Shorty a dancer with her OnlyFans, got her bands up. She independent, got a land truck, don't need no man, but I'll man up for that, ooh. Put it on camera, she a freak, nothing I can't handle. When I'm pulling up in that phantom, I got a pussy wetter than Niagara. Bitch, I'm a dog, I'm with the leash. Ain't no one holding me back, I'm a beast. Showing them off, all of my teeth. None of them fucking with me in these streets, ooh. Sky Bree hit me in my DMs. I've been trying to meet up and see ya. I can fly you out to Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad bitch look like Sky Bree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that Molly, yeah.
Land, this is God-given, not from blue tops like Mars Simpson. Just hard discipline, pot simmering, cooking up, no rocks in the pan. Watching the plan form in the sand, bidding castles out of thoughts in our head. Late nights, no sleep in my bed, trying to see my dreams manifest. Look at that, now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice, I was bad like Mike. Now I'm good like Kendrick said, boy, we gon' be alright. I just double my price, I get love on sight. That's the only love I like. Now look at that, we nice. For all the ones who showed up with no motives. That fake love is so bogus. I don't take love from false owners. Don't respect those who promote it. On paper, you look honest. On the outside, looking in. Like, oh wow, look at them, your time passed. Look again, now my glasses to the brim. I'm throwing passes to the rim. Shots, we going in. Not too bad for middlemen. Took some jazz.
Drinking every night, the number. I'm thinking with the heart. I'm thinking with the heart.
Put the past on ice. I was bad like Mike. Now I'm good like Kendrick said, boy, we gon' be alright. I just double my price, I get love on sight. That's the only love I like. Now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice. Now look at that, we nice. Put the past on ice. Now look at that, we 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 nice. On the outside, looking in. Bad like Mike.
cliche. I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby, Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. But when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Get this going in the background. Do some audio engineering here. Not engineering, but you know, audio balancing. How's everybody doing? Train baby, fire burning. Oh boy, I just gotta give me 2 seconds to get this set up. Here we go. Hey, Wolf Gaming Network. Hey, Razorcola. Hey, Wyatt. What's good? Alrighty. So, what are we doing tonight? We're gonna be talking about a few things. First of all, let's get the game capture going here. I still got Helldivers on my primary capture. There we go. Alright, that's better. Alright, I'm giving a minute and see if we can get some people in here. I know this is a little bit late, but got some stuff I wanna, I don't know, you could say get off my chest. I don't know if that's exactly the word I'd use. Some people might though. But there's some stuff I wanna talk about and kind of go over with you guys. First of all, tell me, how is the audio doing? Actually, I might go take a peek at that real quick. I'm gonna go see what the audio sounds like. Sounds like. Oh, I just realized my mic is still muted. I don't know. Music in the background is really quiet. I can barely hear it. I also want to be able to hear the game better, though. This is stuff I usually try to do before the stream for you guys, but I think that might be better, hopefully. Take one more peek at this. One more listen. Okay. That should be better. This is my own little pet peeves, because it's trying to balance this so that it sounds right to me, so that I can upload this later if I want to, and then it sounds right to you guys. Last test, I promise. Alright, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Alright, so. Beautiful. Okay, seems like kind of you. Okay. Just wanted to be sure, because the last time I streamed on Twitch, I appreciate that, Wolf. But yeah, last time I streamed, I ended up not being able to upload the VOD afterwards, and I got butthurt about it. Okay, help me out here, because this is something actually part of what I wanted to talk about. Because I'm trying to understand streamer culture, because I'm not a big streamer. I don't hate streaming. I actually love streaming, because it gives me a chance to interact with you guys, but the fact of the matter is, I'm about as useful as an old woman. Like, I'm absolutely clueless half the time when it comes to streaming. And something I'm trying to get better about. You all can't see this, but I'm also turning on my lights in the background. But yeah, I can be a little bit dense when it comes to streaming. So, one of the questions I had right off the bat, though, or that I was just talking about that came to mind is, what is VOD? Like, can you call something streamed on YouTube a VOD? I think you can call it a VOD, but I really don't know. I like streaming on YouTube because it gives me direct access to you guys. You know? Because most of you guys are over here, let's face it. But I also know there is a big market of people who like Twitch. I hate using the word market. I don't mean it like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys about how I view this whole YouTube thing. I enjoy it. I do it for the enjoyment. But by the same token, if I can make a few bucks back on this and put it into the River Valley server, for example, to make more content for you guys and entertain you guys, I see that as a double win. So I might make the move to do something that will benefit me financially so that I can pour it back into this channel. But ultimately, I love entertainment. I absolutely love entertainment. I would do it for a living, like, if I could. The fact of the matter is, that's not viable. Oh, and first death of the night. It's not exactly viable for me. But, if I could, I would. But I really enjoy doing content creation. I would rather do something creative that puts money into my own pocket than slave away doing something that doesn't matter, putting money into somebody else's pocket. And it's not to say that, you know, other forms of work aren't important, but the fact of the matter is, some stuff is just more important to me as a person. But I'm getting slightly off topic, aren't I? What did you guys click this video for? I have a feeling I know, but what did you guys click this video to find out? Not to toot my own horn, but I imagine it was probably the thumbnail. And that was slightly intentional, but it was for a good reason. Hold on, I'm constantly... Yeah, I hate having two monitors sometimes. I love it, but I hate it. It was for a good reason that I made the title what it is. I'm trying to figure out, in the same vein of what we were just talking about, should I do something that's could English is hard, could potentially be financially beneficial to me. That could also boost the channel's viewership. And could generally be helpful for making the igloo a lot bigger. Yeah, that's fair enough. I wanted this to be kind of a nice vibe session for folks to come and hang out. And I know it's late. I know it's what, Thursday night? Wednesday night? Hold on while I blast this guy real quick. Or at least try to. Now where'd the other one go? Oh, he did. But yeah, I wanted everybody to have a place to come and chill and hang out. What's been going on with 5M lately? I don't think that's an unfair statement. And I've been thinking about something. Something's been weighing on my mind. And I wanted to bring it up to you guys. I might have picked a bad game for this. Yeah, it is about to be midnight central. Fair enough, Razor. Who's shooting me now? More importantly, why does it feel like I'm being shot in the back? I love this game, but it can be really very distracting when I'm trying to stream. I wonder if I have American Truck Simulator up. Because that might be a better game for us to do this on. But yeah, 5M. It's in a weird state right now. Because for the fact of the matter is, it's getting old. You know, Jackie, I'm starting to question that myself. I might finish this map out and call it a day, because my ADHD is... Yeah, bullets don't tickle. Bullets don't tickle. I still want to know where that guy dipped off to. But yeah, so there's a concept that I wanted to talk about with this video, and I wanted to do it with everybody else. But even before I get to the whole freaking State of 5M thing, I want to start off by talking about, generally, what's going on with River Valley lately. So, I've been working with the dev team for River Valley and the general community management team on trying to get stuff up and running, because recently, I really want to know where this last guy is, but recently we've been trying to test out potentially moving to QB-Core, which is something I never thought I'd be saying, but yet here we are. And so far, we've been enjoying it. It has its ups and downs and things that we're trying to work out. Okay, I haven't brought order to chaos. But, it has its ups and downs, but I really think there's some benefit to economy, because it forces people to interact with each other. And, you know, those first few days where you're running around server and you're trying to get set up, and, you know, you're trying to get your car, you're trying to get everything done so that you're stable for the future, it causes you to move around. And, you know, you're running around the streets or whatever. Like, causes you to do stuff that a normal human being would do. But in 5M, we generally just take for granted. Where is this last dude hiding? I want to know. I want to know. Where is this last dude hiding? I promise y'all I'll finish this map and I'll switch games. If I was this dude, where would I be hiding? Oh, I know where. Is this door open? No, it's not. You know what? Big guns, baby. He's not in here. Alright. You know what? I don't have the brain power to be doing this right now. On the, no, not on the ceiling. I don't have the brain power for this right now, so you know what? We're gonna switch to a different game. Because, this isn't the best idea right now. So we're gonna switch over to, we're gonna try and switch over to American Truck Sim or something a little bit more calm. Yes, I do have it installed. Uh-oh. Do I have enough storage space or whatever? I don't know what it's doing. It's trying to update something. But yeah, no. What was I talking about? But yeah, no. River Valley. River Valley's been going great. You talking about BeamNG? I don't have BeamNG installed, Wyatt. At least I don't think. But yeah, River Valley's been doing pretty damn good. We're just trying to set things up to, be what the member base wants it to be. That's our most important thing right now, is trying to get it configured to what the member base actually wants. Currently, we're in the works of trying to go through the 4.0 update of trying to get everything ready with QB-Core. And I've been enjoying economy. Not gonna lie. Like, it's frustrating, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with this stream, is the fact that, what is going on right now? That's not what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Jesus. There we go. Accept game progress. But yeah, it's mildly infuriating. Because you're good. You're absolutely fine, man. That's something that we'll talk about later in private, but you're good. And I have something I want to talk to you about on that order, but you're chilling, man. Because this is a prime example of what we're trying to do in being an actual community. Frankly, obviously we care about attendance, but we don't want to get so wrapped up in attendance we lose sight of the fact that people have actual jobs and responsibilities and have to go touch grass. We're just trying to find a way to make it so that people can choose kind of a lane to stick in, and that's something we're going to be looking into going forward. But yeah, no, economy's going strong. I've been enjoying it. I don't know how other people are going to take it. There's going to be some ups and downs. Character creation in QB-Core, I'm not going to lie, if you don't have a custom script, is kind of booty. Not going to front. It's not the most pleasant thing in the world. But all of it is, we're just going to use keyboard, and if it ends up being a bad idea, so be it. Because I don't feel like setting up my wheel right now. Could I? Is it on? No, it's not. It's not hooked up, and I'm not doing that right now. But yeah, I mean, economy has its ups and downs. You don't realize how crucial vMenu is until you don't have it, but by the same token, it's something that you can learn to live without. And this segues very nicely into kind of the point of the video to a degree. Everybody, and I've kind of touched on this in the past, everybody has their idea of what the perfect 5M community should be, right? And this is the giant lie that everybody has been told. everybody is told, or, you know, experiences. Am I full? Yeah, I'm full on gas. But everybody experiences the beef, right? You won't know what beef I'm talking about. I don't mean interdepartmental beef in a community. I'm talking about the inter-community beef. When I say the words awful community, what's the first community that comes to your mind? Don't hold back, don't hesitate. We're not here to hate on anybody. But if it's just your personal preference, like, when you hear awful 5M community, what's the first community that comes to your mind? I know what it was for me when I was starting out. And this is based off of what I heard from other people that I was playing with. I hung out with a bunch of guys on GTA 4 whose general consensus was, don't be DOJ. And then eventually I got into SAF. And the overall consensus was, don't be SAF. Or excuse me, don't be DOJ. Did I say that right? Normally I'm a pretty decent public speaker, but at this early in the morning my brain fails me. But early on it was don't be DOJ, and then I would meet people from DOJ and it'd be like, no, the people from SAF think that they're hot shit. And we get caught in these loops and these cycles. I also want to know why I can't use my indicators. Why are my indicators not working? But yeah, we get caught in these stupid cycles about who's better, you know, or who knows how to do what better. I wonder, will my controller work? But yeah, we get caught in these stupid cycles. It's like, DLJ is better, SAF is better, you know, Aspiring Gaming is lit, or whatever, you know, or Midwest RP on top, and we get caught in all of these cycles. What are they really for? What purpose are they serving? You know what I mean? And truly, input wizard has changed. If you're using the same, simple automatic. Okay. Yeah, pretty much, but that's pretty much what, you know, Wolf said. It's like, that's very valid or whatever, like, or it's prone to happen, but it's really stupid. It's juvenile. It serves no real purpose. Just like my controller serves no purpose right now, apparently. Here we go, now my indicator wants to work. But yeah, it takes a minute for you to get out of the set to realize that it's all just a giant trap. You know what I mean? Everybody is clowning, everybody is trying to, like, everybody's trying to show off. And everybody's trying to perform. I like watching content creators that look like they're just having fun. Because that's ultimately what this is for, right? Having fun and sharing those fun experiences with other people, you know? We're not having a crash right now. Yeah! In a bigger community, the worse the rot can be with the bad apples, yeah. Definitely. You have to be careful with toxicity. But generally speaking, I feel like Coke and Pepsi have screwed themselves over so bad that we got Sierra Mist out here on top, actually kicking ass. Explain to me where that makes sense. And you all can take a guess who's, Coke and Pepsi are. The two top dogs of the last, 7 years. You got the one I just left and the one everybody hates. Where am I going? But who do you guys think Sierra Mist is? That's what I want to know. Who do you guys... who do you guys think Sierra Mist is? Where can we go? That looks like a decent load.
Drive safe.
I'll give you a hint.
Turn right.
Wait, you want to work now? How am my controller is vibrating like it's connected, but it controls nothing. Excuse me. Why is my controller not working? Do the input wizard one more time. Okay. These people want to make the perfect community, but in reality, they'll never be perfect because of funny flaws. Make it unique. I mean, that's very true. Like, Sarah, you could use it that way. You could use the allegory that way. Of it being, whatever smaller group. But generally speaking, what I'm trying to get at is, NoPixel has been doing really well lately. And it's really weird. And maybe they have always been doing really well, but you're seeing heavy hitters, people who actually care about roleplay, going to NoPixel. And this is purely my speculation. I know nothing about the community, alright? So please don't come for me in the comment section saying that that I'm trashing on NoPixel. Quite the opposite. I have a lot of admiration for NoPixel right now. But I think they have it. Come on. Okay. Can see his tires. Got some space in between us. But yeah, no. I have a lot of respect for NoPixel right now. They seem to understand what they are, who they are, their niche. And they're getting a lot of heavy hitters right now that are doing a lot of solid storylines based around all of this economy stuff. No, I don't think you should. I don't think it makes sense to, let donors have first pick at applications. Oh, I was supposed to turn here. I didn't know. I don't think that's right. But by the same token, servers don't, fund themselves. But the fact of the matter is, I don't really think you need to do that at that point. But that's just me, For some people, that's a pretty big turnoff. River Valley is going to be a small community probably for a while, unless it takes off in the next few weeks or so. And that's okay. I like it that way. I want it to be a small community where people, you know, hang out, where everybody knows their name. You know, I like that dynamic. That's important to me. But that being said, how would you all feel? Oh god. Hopefully not like that turn. How would you all feel if you know, if one day you woke up and I was putting out no pixel content? I know you guys are gonna follow River Valley Journey, and I absolutely appreciate you guys for it. And that's gonna be my main baby. But I feel like I could hang out with some role players that might be in a little bit of a different dynamic, in a different setting, and kind of put my money where my mouth is, because people don't get out of their comfort zone with this game. They do what, you know, they do what they're used to. I want to give something a try that I've never done before, and maybe learn a thing or two from it. But I don't know if it's going to be ultimately the right fit for me. I also know that if I'm going to do this, I want it to be something you guys will enjoy. So I just want to kind of get you guys' thoughts and see if you're willing to come along for the ride. And for the record, this is information that only you guys actively in this stream are getting. Because what's going to happen is, after the stream goes up, I'm cutting that part out. Now, if you guys spread it throughout the rumor mill, there's nothing I can do with that, but I'm going to edit this video before it goes live on my channel. But I want to see what I wanted to talk with you guys some and see what you thought. I do not have the money for those red light fees, so I would rather jack up my freaking power steering. But that's probably not the most mature thing in the world to do. Hold on, I can't see your comment because it's stuck behind something. I'm the same as Wolf. Let's get driving. I just want to see content I enjoy, so if it's in another community, I'm all for it. I don't want to... The timing of it all is also something that I struggle with, because I don't want to... The problem is this. When you upload content for a community, you are, for better or worse, whether you realize it or not, advertising for that community. I don't want to turn people off of River Valley by spending time in no pixel. But the fact of the matter is, there's gonna come a few months of just suck and nights where patrol just doesn't happen because we can't get the numbers up. Because it's just part of the growing pains of a new community. And I want to be able to roleplay with some people in a different dynamic, because River Valley is going to be very basic QB core. That's a very crucial piece of information I should make distinct now. Very crucial piece of information. River Valley is going to be very basic QB core. No Pixel is advanced and modified to all hell. Can I say it? Can I cuss on YouTube? Probably shouldn't. Let me get out of this guy's blind spot. But yeah, you know, it's very custom, it's very thoroughly, you know, customized to their brand and their niche. I feel like that's a completely different flavor of pop from Coke or Pepsi. And I'm not saying that we're gonna be the same old, because we're gonna be a smaller community. We're gonna have the rules are a big thing that we're trying to do. Transparency is our ultimate goal. And while I do think NoPixel is, I'm not saying anything about Coil. Coil's a great guy. But while I do think NoPixel had its problems, I think things are getting better under, I don't know the guy's name is like Buddha or Buddha, I can't pronounce it. Reminds me of a guy I knew from Aspirant called Sergeant Buddha. Wonder how he's doing. Who knows, maybe it's the same guy. Maybe he got out of his AG. Maybe he's come up. But yeah. Well, I can praise her, but I don't want this to get demonetized if it ever becomes monetized. Yep, that was the job I wanted. But yeah, that was the super, super big secret that I was talking about in my chat earlier. I might leave it in the video. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I wanted you all's opinion on that. Because I just want to try something new that I maybe don't know automatically if I'll like. But I also don't know if I'm ready to commit to another 5M community. Or a large 5M community, I should say. Like that. There's a lot of unknowns with that, honestly. Because, like, I don't know what their activity requirements are. I don't know if they allow dual clanning. Those of you who are in the know, tell me if you can. What are their activity requirements if it is something you're familiar with? Or just generally anything. Anything about it. I want you guys' opinion on it. Been thinking about reaching out to Megan and getting her advice or her opinion. But I don't like reaching out to people I haven't talked to in a while. Because I don't want it to look like I'm coming around just because I need advice. But by the same token, like, no hate or diss to Megan, but she got super busy and I haven't talked to her in probably about a year. That is true. Because there are some streamers that I think were in SAF and NoPixel at the same time. So yeah, they would have to. I don't know. I want the ability to roam around and kind of do what I want, experience different things. And I want to take you guys along for the journey. Who does this song remind you guys of? When I tell you that that song will forever remind me of a very good time in my childhood, I can't stress how much I mean it. Because, and I don't think, this is what I mean when I say I don't think content creators realize that how much they're a part of people's lives. But I remember going back and just wanting to see the other perspectives of what was going on during that summer of, oh, what was it? 2021? Those were good memories, good vibes. When I wasn't outside enjoying the sun, I was inside playing SAF, and I had a blast with it. That's what I don't think a lot of people seem to get. I don't have a vendetta with SAF. I'm not trying to start a beef. If somebody wants to come in my stuff and act crazy, or if I find out that River Valley gets blacklisted or something, different story. But, you know, I'm trying to keep things civil and a buck and keep things mature if I can help it. Frankly, there's nothing to get immature over. The fact of the matter is, 5M is botched generally. It's just a matter of what you want to put up with. Do you like Coke? Do you like Pepsi? Do you like Sierra Mist? Right now, I know I'm in the line, over the line. But yeah. All things in due time, and to everything there is a season. To everything there is a season. And who knows, maybe my good friend putting me on a no pixel is part of why that one door closed, so another door could open. But I still don't want y'all to sleep on River Valley now. We've got some very big plans in the near future, and I'm gonna start doing more streams like this where I can actually tell you guys what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all know the second channel? My, I think right now it's like called Winter Nuke Live or something, or the issue with Winter Nuke. That's gonna become the River Valley exclusive channel. So when streams like this drop, that's where those updates are gonna go, or where, you know, the dev team will go over there to talk about what's going on. More likely than not, it's gonna be me, or at least for the development side of things, because Nate's not really big on public speaking. Is this guy actually gonna let me go? Okay, we can go. Was kind of just covering the break there because I didn't know if he was gonna pull out or not. Want to keep him at a good distance, be able to see his tires. But yeah, I don't want y'all to sleep on River Valley. River Valley is going to be absolutely amazing because it's going to be a smaller community that is actually oriented on transparency and just generally serving the interest of the community. Quite frankly, we were really terrified about the whole Cubicore thing because we didn't know if people were going to like it or not. And community input was a big part of it. And honestly, the community blew us away in their support for it, so we're going to continue to do it. But we don't want to try and be something that already exists. There are a million economy servers. But there's only going to be one River Valley. There's going to be some assets that only we have, because we're going to try and get some custom scripts done. If we can help it, we're going to try and get some, you know, the more obscure MLOs that people don't have, you don't see often. And most importantly, we're going to run the community the way we would want it to be ran if we were members, like general average members. That's the goal. That's what's important to us right now. I say in the end, trust your gut on whatever you want to do that you think could be fun. Whatever it may be, 5M or even another game. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Wolf. But yeah, what else is going on with River Valley? Currently, I am the police chief for River Valley. That might change soon, depending upon the needs of what's going on right now. My number one goal is so the setup that we're going for, and this will be outlined and published publicly soon here, but the outline that we're going for is I'm going to be the director. Oh, God, I wasn't. This is a prime example of distracted driving. Don't text and drive, kids. I can't stress it enough. But yeah, I'm gonna be the director. And my primary goal as director is to have the most efficient public relations any FiveM committee on a major scale coming from a major content creator has ever seen. And I want to be actively involved with the community, and I don't want to get lost and keep my head in the clouds. I want this to be a community that's built, or I guess a better way of putting it is, I want this to be a community that is built by the community. I want the community to be heavily involved in its own planning of its own future. PD is going for a Chicago base at the moment. Currently we're rocking what I understand to be a adaptation of a fictional Chicago police livery, or maybe it was a like prototype I want to say that they put forward. You know, back before they went with the new slanted checkered pattern. And yeah, those liveries were made by yours truly. MLK Boulevard. I'm gonna read the comments here in a minute. I'm just trying not to hit anything and stay in my lane. Some like Coke, some like Pepsi. But there's nothing wrong with liking Flaming Mountain Dew. See, that's kind of my point. Everybody wants to be the best, and they want to keep everybody else down, or, you know, say that so-and-so's on top. It's not about all that. It's about having fun. At the end of the day, this is a video game. Something else as far as the channel is concerned. I've recorded a lot of Helldivers lately, and I'm going to be posting that for you guys to see. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is an absolutely amazing game. And it's like, what, probably $50 by today's standards of what a game costs? I don't even know. I didn't even look. But Anix kind of got me the game. I was like, Mir, you gonna play it. And I absolutely loved it. It's not the type of game I'd expect to like. Graphics, phenomenal. Immersive, looks like a movie. Score, phenomenal. Looks like a movie or a TV show. Or excuse me, sounds like a movie or a TV show. Even the sound effects. If I turned my headphones up to their highest volume and just kind of shut my door and drown everything else out, I feel like I'm in the movie theater. It's like IMAX level audio quality. All around, it's just a good game. I'll probably upload some Helldivers, not tomorrow, Friday, maybe? But yeah, Helldivers 2 is a phenomenal game. I can't go on and on singing its praises. Just don't throw it, I mean, if you want a bit of a challenge, do it, but don't throw it on the hardest difficulty, because then it becomes almost insufferable in my book. It'll make Ready or Not look fun. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This drive is putting me to sleep. I think I might call it quits after we get this load to its destination. But yeah, I wanted to pop on, talk with you guys, get some info, get the lowdown on what's going on. Kind of just talk about FiveM generally, maybe for a little bit. Give you guys some key updates on what's going on with River Valley. I think I'm just gonna upload the whole VOD and... Oh, God. Uh-oh. 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 It's a miracle I didn't hit anything going as fast as I was. But yeah, I'll either upload the whole VOD or I'll throw up the VOD with a little bit of an edit. But I was kind of, you know, a little bit nervous to talk about, you know, the whole no pixel thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to think on. Obviously, their applications are so clogged. And that I'll probably have to throw a few bucks at it. But it's something I'm willing to do. Just for a new experience. Something I'm willing to do to get you guys some new content. Look, check my mirrors. Ooh, Blake. Come on. Yeah, probably would have been a good idea to set up my wheel. Oh man. Make a wide turn here. How are you all doing? Because I've talked about myself for a while now. Where are you all's big goals, big dreams? I appreciate that, Wolf. You know what? There's actually something else that I need to talk about that just popped in my head, and I'm thankful that I thought of this, because really, I'm slightly out of it. I've been feeling awful the past few days. I'm not going to get into specifics, but I've just had some health issues the past few days, and I'm absolutely exhausted. But it just popped into my head, and it... Oh, don't veer off now. Popped into my head, and it's something that I really needed to talk with you guys about for a while. I'm gonna cut the music off real quick because I want you guys to hear me. And I want you guys to... Really? If you're gonna cite me, I'm just gonna blow it. Something I want to talk about and want you guys to understand that I'm being so serious it's not even funny. Alright. We're gonna have a conversation. me to you, and we're gonna get this straightened up, because this is something that I've noticed for a while. I absolutely enjoy making content for you guys, and it has absolutely been one of the more happier things of my life in my early 20s and or teenage years to be able to do these things. A lot of you guys have probably felt like you know me, and you know me very well, because you've watched my videos and you've spent these last 3 years or so, you know, spending time with me, maybe bringing me into your living room on a nightly basis or semi-nightly basis. And I try to take that into consideration with the content I make, and also understanding that my audience is on the younger end of the spectrum at most of the time. I can't remember the last time I actually ran the statistics, but I'm getting off track. It is my joy to be able to create content for you guys that you love. But in you all's head, I think Trevor Noah said it best, and I'm not on that upper level, upper echelon of famous. Thank God, I don't think I really want to be in this current state of things, or if not ever. But Trevor Noah said it best. It's like, I'm in you guys' living room every night. Therefore, you feel like you already know me. But for me, much like when Trevor gets stopped in the street or whatever and people talk to him about their problems and different things of that nature, I get caught off guard because I don't know you. You understand what I mean? I don't know you. I care about you as a human being. I care about you as, frankly, put bluntly, a Christian. But I do not know you, and we are not friends. We're acquaintances. We know each other through the means of this channel usually, and I see your names in the chat. And sometimes I get to know stuff about you guys, like I know that Razor has his farm and different things like that. But I'm not your friend, and I hate to put it that way because it makes it sound like I don't want to be your friend. I don't mind being your neighbor if you catch my drift, but I cannot be your friend. I'm more than happy to be your neighbor, but I'm not your friend. Does that make sense? Like, I love this community and I love the community that we have, but please, I'm begging you guys, keep the stuff, the interactions or whatever, like if you want to ask me about something or talk about something, keep it to my Discord. If it's something more personal, if it's about your love life, if it's about your mom's illness, what have you, I'm more than willing to talk with you, check on, make sure you're okay. I can't do it for everybody, but I want mental health to be important on this channel, but I can't do it at the expense of... I don't want people being creepy in my DMs. And if you come in my DMs acting creepy, I might be liable to either draw that line in the sand and make that distinction, or outright block you. And it's not because I don't care about you or I don't like you, but I need that separation. I need that separation. Does that make sense? Because that's something that I've been meaning to talk about for a while. And it feels very mean. I don't want it to be mean. Or I don't say it to be mean. Hopefully you guys can understand that doesn't leave a bad taste in anybody's mouth. I love you guys. You guys are really important to me. But, you know, there comes a time where I have to put my, foot down. In particular, it's those of you who put bluntly come in my DMs flirting. Like, I'm more than capable of finding love in my life without you, as a subscriber of all things, coming in to my DMs and doing that, because the fact of the matter is, even if I do like you, I can't, because the means in which we met, it can become shady and it can give me a bad reputation if I say yes. I don't need to get pole caught. You picking up when I'm laying down? I don't need somebody accusing me of being a pedo. Ooh, I'm getting off track, literally. Don't need anybody accusing me of being a pedo. I don't need anybody accusing me of being a, you know, groomer. Alright, now we can throw the music back on and have fun. Yeah, but Razor, you'd be surprised how many people come in my DMs thinking that it is okay to talk to me about, like, their left toe pimple. Like, broader topics or whatever. If it's something personal, obviously. Yeah, I'm getting bullied in school or something, and your videos really make my day a lot brighter. Something like that. Yeah, of course. I'm more than... Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. How? How? How on God's green earth did I not wreck that? Another good song that reminds me of good times, good memories. Well, somewhat good times, somewhat good memories. You know, a lot of people think that I hate Fire Kitten. I don't hate Fire Kitten. Do I like Aspire? Do I like the way Aspiring is ran? Fuck, no. But the fact of the matter is, I'm standing on Fire Kitten's shoulders. Let's be real. The type of content that I make and have made over the years on 5M would not be able to... would not have been as popularized, and I wouldn't have seen it and wanted to mimic it or be inspired by it if it wasn't for Rachel. I do owe her that. Because the fact of the matter is, the stuff that her content's changed a little bit in recent years, but the content I showed up for and found, you know, astonishing. I'm gonna have to eat that. The content that I found astonishing was the more cinematic and storyline driven, not the shoot 'em up. And those principles got into the way I made videos. I wondered about that turn. But yeah, so it's like, I don't hate Fire Kitten. I said some things when I was younger that was rather dumb. And those are bridges I'm never going to be able to repair. Like, and apologies have been issues, and we've tugged it out, quote unquote, if you know what I mean, but I don't think we'll ever be friends, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to be friends with her if she doesn't want to, and I don't. It's not like that. I'm not delusional enough to be seeking that out, but it would have been awesome? Yeah, I need to go to bed. It would have been awesome if something like that could have brewed or whatever. The fact of the matter is, I've never had a working, functional relationship with another content creator, like major content creator, that was healthy, where we hit it off like that to the point where we were, you know, behind the scenes even hanging out. The closest I've come is Ocean. That's just because he's an absolutely decent person. He's a sweetheart. He's wholesome, as wholesome off screen as he is on. Ocean will forever be a case of what you see is what you get. I keep trying to look at the chat and drifting off into the ditch. Yeah, makes sense. Oh god. Distracted driving is a heck of a thing. And yeah, I saw that going wrong, but I thought, maybe we can get around it. Nope. I'm a walking ad for the DMV on what not to do, I swear. Hey, that's awesome. I wish you luck in that endeavor, Wolf. I think, and there's debate back and forth on this because, yeah, honestly, I do need a Swift livery. That's, you know, I've been dunked on for my driving in this game many a time by many a friend, but I think that has to be the most hilarious and most true thing ever said to me. That's absolutely hilarious. Swift driver livery. Yeah, you're not wrong. What was I saying? Oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, whatever, eat a Frank. I'm pretty sure I'm an ADHDer. Well, okay, let me rephrase that, because that's not entirely accurate. As far as autism is concerned, I took the RADSAR a few times growing up. Right of way, right of way. I took the RADSAR test, which is like an autism test that like some psychologists use. Over the years. And I scored like just 1 point shy of on the spectrum, or officially, like, it was kind of one of those things like, on the spectrum? Maybe. More than likely. But, like, outright definitive, can confirm. No. But I'm not really mad about it. But I know, at least as far as how my brain works, it does affect, to some degree, social cues and social things for me more than anything, but it doesn't, like, well, it's kind of like you said, it doesn't slow me down. Excuse me. Then there are some people who have it worse. For me, it doesn't show very well and doesn't really affect my day-to-day life to the point of where getting an actual diagnosis would mean anything. But yeah, just generally spreading awareness and kind of normalizing it is always a good thing. And some people think that it gets too much attention. But my general thing is, like, this is only a personal pet peeve of mine, but excuse me. The word autistic is used too loosely these days, or just generally, like as a derogatory term. Like, you can call somebody dumb without calling them autistic. I would have more... I'd have more respect for somebody talking about, like, the mental health R word. Like, because at least that actually means, like, slow in music language. But, yeah, it's like, never use somebody's identity or disability as a, like, way to bring other people down. That's not cool. I might have to call it quits here because seemingly my Wi-Fi is going in and out, and I don't know what that's gonna end up being. Yeah, we're just gonna pull over here. I went to school with this autistic and one of the smartest people I knew. Yeah, pretty much. That's also a dangerous stereotype. I'm not saying that you were stereotyping, but I'm saying it's another stereotype I hate is where people think it's like, oh, you're autistic. It's like you must be like a genius. No, not everybody is Sean Murphy. Hate to break your heart. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here because oh god, my Ethernet connection is going in and out. But I just want to thank you all very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you're gonna do. Just appreciate you guys stopping in. Hopefully this is beneficial to you. Hopefully you have a good night. I'm out of here. Bye.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all